Good morning, Generation X. How's everybody doing today? So, you want to try to be a better human? Yeah, me too. So, I've made some mistakes over the years. Quite a few, actually. Made mistakes, I've made bad decisions. You can ask my wife, she'll vouch for me. Still making them. Can't seem to shake that. But I stay up nights worrying about stuff that I've done, stuff that I'm gonna do, worrying about my kids, what the future holds. And I worry about and I stress over mistakes I've made, decisions I've made, how it's affected people around me. So I've reacted out of anger. I go to work and get stressed out in traffic coming home, and then I would take it out on my family. Yelling, screaming. Those are some of the big regrets I've had. I said some stupid stuff to people that I absolutely love. So if you're the same as me, you've made these mistakes, can't change it, can't take them back. But what we can do is start right now being a better person, being a better human. So you want to be a better husband? Okay, been married since 91, so coming up on 34 years. Love my wife. She's the one, we knew it right away. She's put up with some of my biggest mistakes. Actually, all of my big mistakes. So I want to be a better husband. She's given me 3 beautiful kids. She moved cross country to be with me. When we were dating, we got married out of state. So she's made some big decisions in support of me. And I don't forget that. A lot of times I do, but long term, I always remember she made some big sacrifices for me, and I want to be better for her. So these are just a few ways to become a better husband. My wife doesn't cook anymore. We raised a family. She cooked, cleaned for 30 years. So I try to take over as much as I can. I cook, clean, dishes, make her whatever she wants. She likes filet mignon. She gets filet mignon a lot. She likes shrimp. She gets a lot of shrimp. Little things. You know, I like cooking. I'm nowhere near as good as her, but I like doing it, and I enjoy doing it for her. She doesn't take the garbage out. I take the garbage out. Always been that way. Chivalry is not dead. But some new things you can kind of put in place, and this is funny because the first time I did it, she got mad at me. Start a date night. We got so trapped in our day-to-day, we would come home, she would put on her PJs, sweatpants, her house clothes, and we'd sit and watch TV for the rest of the night. Locked in. Weekdays, weekends, didn't matter. So I kept asking her, hey, let's go out to dinner. Let's go out to dinner. Let's do this. Let's go out for a few drinks. And she wouldn't have any of it. Didn't want to see the crowds, didn't want to sit in traffic. So one day I decided, you know what, I'm going to surprise her. Because women love surprises. So she came home and I was waiting in the driveway. I said, get in. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, come on, we're going out to dinner. And she's like, nope, I'm going in the house. And I talked her into getting in the truck. And she was mad. She was actually mad at me for doing this. Sat there with a pout on her face. We got to the restaurant, waterfront restaurant. And she sat there angry. And she ordered, and she was kind of not happy about it, but she ordered, and finally, after putting some food in her belly and a couple of drinks in her, she finally smiled. But she was mad that I did it. But I did it. Wanted her to have a good time. I like seeing her smile. So I do that. Treat your wife Doesn't matter how long you've been married. The longer, the better. This makes sense. Treat your wife like you did when you were dating. Remember those days? That feeling you would get when you see her? Rekindle that. Find a way. Hold her hand. Hold the doors open for her. Chivalry should not be dead, especially our generation. Treat her like you did when you guys first started dating. Okay? She deserves it. She's put up with you. Sorry about that. She's put up with you for all these years. The least you can do, treat her like the queen she is. Okay? On the other hand, you want to be a better wife, and this is funny coming from a dude. Chris Rock said it the best. Men are very simple. They want 3 things. And it goes along the lines, and I'm not going to repeat what he says, but feed them. You feed a man, he could be the grumpiest guy in the world. You feed him, he's going to smile. Okay? It's going to change his outlook on things right there. Feed him. The next one, okay? If you guys saw the stand-up routine, you know what I'm going to say next, but I'm not going to say it. But it has to do with performing your duties as a wife, and that's between you and him. But that'll change him from a grumpy mood to a happy mood right away. And then leave him alone. Guys have an issue. We like to solve all these problems and save the world and do what we can to fix everything. That's our first instinct. Okay? But a lot of times we can't. So we sit there and we overthink. But we need that time to think, overthink, and come up with some bad decisions. So after you feed him, after you guys do anything else, as far as marriage, wifely duties, leave him alone. Give him time to think. Give him time to overthink. Give him time to pout. Give him his alone time. Okay? He'll be happier. You'll be happier. I'm sure you have something to do. Go watch TV. Just give him his time to think and stress out, and he'll get over it in his own time. And then you guys will be happier for it, in my humble opinion. If this makes sense to you guys, please like and subscribe. You know how the algorithm works for YouTube. The more people like and subscribe, the more they show it to other people, the more views I can get. I can keep making videos if they make sense to you. So also, now's a good time for you to start your YouTube channel. Okay? I've talked about it in other videos. The world's changed. Working 9 to 5 is tougher and tougher. Corporate America is not helping you. Okay? You got to take control of your own life. And starting a YouTube channel is a really good way to go. So there's that. Now, so if you want to be a better parent, okay, kids are difficult nowadays. You know, when we grew up, we might have had 30 kids on the block, 20 kids on the block, but we didn't have social media. Social media, I think, is devastating to kids, and it's hard for parents to watch it because kids have the phones 24/7 and you can't watch them 24/7. Okay? And they can watch people who are sending negative messages, wrong messages, and you can't do a damn thing about it. Okay? As a parent, you have to parent more than you did before because of this damn social media. So it's tough to parent. So my advice is get involved, stay involved, and do it in a way that it is not overbearing for the kids. Okay? Take your kids out. If they're young, take them out for lunches, take them out for ice cream, take their friends, see who they're hanging out with, get involved. I used to coach youth sports all the time, and I was kind of shocked at how many single moms there were. In fact, most of the kids in this town seem to come from broken homes, from single parents. And moms don't know a lot about football most of the time. Some of them knew more than most of the dads. But if you're a mom, get the man you're closest with to teach you how to throw a football. how to throw a baseball, how to catch, okay? And have catches with your kid. Get involved. You have a daughter. Daughters are tough. My daughter was the youngest of the three, and my boys were easy compared to her. And they were a challenge, but girls are difficult, so you got to get involved, stay involved, because it's not just her friends. At some point, you know, she's going to get involved with the other sex. Okay? Boys are going to come calling, or she's going to go calling, but you need to be there, and you need to be an influence on her. So my whole point to this is start today. Get involved. You want to be a better parent, better wife, better husband. Me too. And I'm guilty. I've made the mistakes. I told you. I'll make more. I promise. So get involved today. Start today. Easy stuff. Take your wife out for a date. Cook for her. Get involved with your kids. If you're a wife, you got a tough job putting up with us. But try a little bit harder if your guy's grumpy. And there's 3 things. Men are simple. Don't complicate it. Just keep it simple. And that's it, guys. Once again, please like and subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.